One of the most important factors of SEO is, of course, optimized content. Now, what is content? We should start with that. The content can be in text format, which is what people usually understand when somebody says content for your website. Actually, content can be in image format or a video format. Now, what is optimized content is a little bit more different than just content. When we start implementing our keywords to our content and start making our site focused on the keywords that we are using, that's when we start having an optimized content. Now, having said this, just because you are using your keywords within your content doesn't make your content optimized. Now, there are different strategies to implement to different types of content. For instance, when you start talking about the text content and to make the text content optimized, you start with the putting your keywords in the titles and making the titles H1 tag, and using your keyword in the first paragraph and the last paragraph, and then using other related keywords to your main keywords, which are secondary keywords, within your content, and etc. Now, this is totally different than optimizing your video. Let's say, but how do you optimize a video? People usually get confused with the optimization of video, but yes, there is a way to optimize video also. And in a nutshell, as far as videos are concerned, it's almost the same thing as a text content. Your titles should contain your keywords, and they also have to be H1. And you need to be talking about the subject, which is always related to your keywords, and tags that you attach to your video should be related to your keywords, and not to mention they should be keywords. And meta that you actually implement to your video is also important, and they should all be related to your keywords. And this is, again, in a nutshell, how you optimize your video. Now, when you start implementing all these optimization strategies to your text, your image, and your video, you will have an optimized content. And as always, everybody says the content is king, but optimized content is actually king. And when you optimize it, it is related to your products and services, and it's a lot more focused, and that's when you start attracting search engines, and search engines become, in other words, your site start becoming a search engine friendly. Now, you take it from the top when you do your competition analysis, and from that you will get the information as to what keywords you should be using. And after that, you set your marketing strategy, and then you devise your website's structure, and then you have this optimized content implemented to your website, and you can actually see step by step how your website is getting into a shipshape condition, and which is, again, as far as our industry is concerned, it's called on-page optimization, and it starts becoming extremely search engine friendly. Now, once you start implementing all these steps, and including the optimized content, there are a few more steps to take to have an optimized website. And those steps, we should cover it in the next videos.